33 King Production, and I want to talk about something. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk a little bit about Irene and Monifah. Lately, we haven't seen anything about Monifah. Monifah's been like incognito. She's been undercover. She's been invisible almost. Like, we haven't heard absolutely nothing literally from Monifah. And the question is why? Why haven't we seen her on Facebook? Why haven't we seen her on social media? Why haven't we seen her with Teresa? Why haven't we seen her with the Irenes? You know, they supposed to be all close buddies with Kenneka. But we have heard a little bit from Irene. We heard a little bit from Irene. Irene has been out there on social media challenging Bree to a fight and stuff like that, and had damn near the whole hood ready and waiting for that one-on-one between Irene and Bree. They did squabble it up a little bit. I don't know who got the best of who, but I think Irene did get the best of her or what have you. But that it is what it is. But I want to ask the question. How can we figure out if Teresa believes that Monifah and Irene has anything to do with the death of Kenneka Jenkins? Now, hear me out. If it was my child, first thing I would do, let's say if Irene and Monifah is my kid, and I'm the parent, first thing I would do is separate my child from the other kids. Like, so let's isolate it down to Monifah. Monifah is my daughter. Irene is a friend of my daughter. Kenneka is a friend of my daughter. Here's a good reason why you probably won't hear or see the Irenes and the Monifahs together again, because the parents is probably saying, hey, I ain't got nothing against you, Miss Teresa, but my daughter, Monifah, is not hanging out with you, yo peoples no more, because your daughter died. I feel sorry for your daughter. And then, Irene, you sure the hell your ass was all up in that motherfucker. You ain't hanging around. Girl, don't you hang out. You probably see that. That's probably some of the stronger reasons why we never see the Irene and Monifah hanging out together. I believe the stronger reason is because they understood and knew who did and possibly could have had something to do with the murders. They knew what was going on, especially Irene and Monifah. They was just waltzing through that, oh, where are you? Where are you in this? Are you in here? Knowing that goddamn well your ass know she in that goddamn freezer. You gonna check every goddamn floor, but you know you could have checked that one floor, because let me tell you something. If homegirls, excuse me, I gotta do the parent thing. Homegirls, they know what each other's doing. Now, homeboys, hey, bro, I'm about to go hit this piece. That's all you know. I'm about to go smash, but you don't know where, because homies ain't gonna tell you that. We about to go smash in the backseat of the car and shit like that. We ain't gonna do all that. But females, hey, if females, they be like, oh, girl, we about to go meet up here, X, Y, and Z. We about to go meet up in downstairs in the kitchen, in that little slot part right before the freezer. Not in the freezer, but right before the freezer. We about to get down over there. They talk. Females talk to each other. So for anybody to tell me that Irene or Monifah didn't know what the heck was going on, or didn't know where she was, bullshit. Once they knew where she was, did they want to tell anybody where she was? Probably not, because they knew some extra curriculum or some extra shit was about to go down right over there. So guess what? Monifah and Irene, I feel, understood and knew what was going to happen to Kenneka. Now, with that said, this is the reason why you're not going to see Monifah really in the news, because when your parents set you down and say, little girl, You better let me know, motherfucker, right now, if you know who did this shit. You let me know so I can protect you. You tell me. I love you. I love you, Monifah. I love you. But you tell me. I need to protect you. I'm the parent. I need to protect you. And Monifah probably say, I know who did it. Monifah probably said, I probably helped the situation or just told the situation about it. And the parents said, okay, I got to protect you. You don't do no social media. You're away from Facebook. If you get a Facebook, you can't talk about nothing about Monifah. You sure the hell can't talk. You can't talk about Irene, and you sure can't talk about kenneka. You show your ass up to that funeral, and that's it. Because I got to protect you now. So her mother, her parents probably snatched her ass away from that social media, shipped her ass somewhere else down to Alaska, where you probably won't even see a bird for a day or two. God damn, I ain't seen no bird, I ain't seen no sun, I ain't seen nothing. But you're not going to hear nothing from Monifah. Irene is a product of somebody who wants to live a part of the hood, but that's not really from the hood. Irene is not from the hood. From my understanding, she's not from the ghetto, or she wasn't raised in a ghetto, or she wasn't really like Chicago. From my understanding, that she was raised on the outskirts of Chicago. I could be wrong. I could be very much wrong. Irene, if you hear me, holla at your boy. I need an interview. I ain't gonna zack you, but I need an interview. Holla at your boy. Anyway, that was tragic. Anyway, but you do hear a little bit every now and then from Irene. You know what I'm saying? You really don't hear nothing about Bree. Bree really don't want nothing to do with it. They're trying to separate themselves so far away from this situation. They're trying to separate themselves so far away from it to where you ain't gonna hear nothing about nothing. Now, here's the surprising part. It's really surprising, but it's not surprising given the situation. My question is, and I keep trying to swallow something. My question is, after the funeral, why haven't we seen Teresa, Monifah, and Irene? None of the three together. Like, of course, these are little girls, and this is a grown-ass woman. Probably got a whole different lifestyle, different to when. But if anything, I know they're supposed to hang out like buddy and shit like that. Don't get it twisted. Because this is a grown-ass woman who lost a young-ass daughter. You know what I'm saying? She lost her daughter. She lost somebody she loved. She lost a loved one in a tragic death. And she just wanted to understand why the fuck y'all wouldn't give her this video evidence and why in the hell are y'all hiding shit. That's all she wanted to know, really. You know what I'm saying? But, of course, we're not going to see a grown-ass woman hang out with some kids. But if it was anything normal of me saying, okay, I know you didn't have nothing to do with my daughter's death, then you're going to see some pictures surface of new pictures of Irene and Monifah and Teresa. Hey, let's take a picture together. You know what I'm saying? But we will see on the anniversary, 1 year anniversary, we're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens if we're going to get the three together. Because I want to see Teresa, Monifah, and Irene in the same picture. That will let me know that Teresa feel like they didn't have anything to do with the murder, because this is almost a year later, and you have yet seen any new pictures of any one of them together. You know what I'm saying? You just don't get it. You don't see it. And it's surprising to me. Like, for me, it's surprising. Irene and Monifah. Okay, maybe the parents are stubbing you guys from hanging out with each other. But from what I understand, y'all used to hang out with each other every day. And I don't see how y'all are not hanging out every day. All of a sudden, all because somebody died. Yeah, but that should bring people closer, I would think. That would bring people closer, I would think. This is just 33 King production. I'm just trying to understand. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to understand what the fuck is going on. What's happening? Why haven't we seen this type of activity? And I got something in my mouth that just won't go away, but it'll go away. It makes you think. It makes you wonder, like, what's really going on? Because if you know like I know, I feel like Monifah and Irene, especially Irene, when she called on, what's up, Bree Bree? It's going down, Bree Bree. Bree Bree knew something. Bree Bree didn't know a lot, but she just by, let me see, how can I say it? Bree was just a conflict. Bree was somebody that really was involved, but she wasn't, because Bree was the girl that, you know what I'm saying, that knew something was going to happen, but didn't know the details. That's who Bree Bree is. But then Bree Bree becoming important because now, since I said your name on and went national, the shit went national, so now I can pass the blame on to you. Well, Bree Bree knew too, but Bree Bree really didn't know shit, Irene. Bree Bree really didn't know shit. And you keep making it seem like she knew something. That's why Bree Bree wanted to fight you probably. Be like, look, nigga, girl, quit saying my name. You already said my name one time and almost had me killed by all these damn killers that think I had something to do with niggas' death, when you know who did it. Because you was a part of it, probably. You get what I'm saying? Like, but the Monifah, why haven't we seen you, Monifah? Why haven't we seen you, you know what I'm saying, step up in the public? Because I know we don't want clout. It ain't about getting clout, because you already got the clout. You know what I'm saying? You already got the people that want to understand and know what's going on with you. Why haven't we seen Monifah? And continue. Holla at your boy. It's your boy, Just 33 King Production. Hey, you can't stop this.